Stop memorizing AWS services. Seriously. Don't learn EC2, don't learn S3, don't even think about Kubernetes yet, because that's exactly where most beginners go wrong. They spend weeks memorizing cloud terminology, only to realize that they have no idea what cloud computing actually is. That's why so many people quit before earning their first certification. Here's the truth. Cloud computing isn't difficult. It's actually one of the simplest concepts in technology, once someone explains it the right way.
In the next few minutes, you'll understand cloud computing better than many people studying for AWS or Azure certifications. But first, let me ask you something. If your photos aren't stored on your phone, where are they?
Most people imagine the cloud as something floating somewhere on the internet. It's not. The cloud is simply someone else's computer, millions of someone else's computers. Imagine you own a laptop. It has limited storage, limited memory, limited processing power. Now imagine replacing that laptop with thousands of powerful computers connected together. Instead of buying those computers yourself, you simply rent them whenever you need them.
That's cloud computing. You're not buying computers anymore. You're borrowing computing power through the internet. But here's something interesting. If it's really that simple, why didn't companies do this 20 years ago?
To answer that, let's compare two completely different worlds. Traditional computing, imagine buying a house. You pay everything up front. You maintain it, repair it, upgrade it. If something breaks, it's your responsibility. That's how businesses used to run their IT infrastructure. Now, compare that with cloud computing. It's like staying in a hotel. Need one room? Rent one. Need 20 rooms? Rent 20. Need none tomorrow? Simply leave. You only pay for what you actually use. That's why businesses love the cloud.
But here's the real magic. How can Amazon suddenly give thousands of companies new computers within seconds? They're obviously not building new computers every time someone clicks a button. So what's actually happening?
Cloud computing works through 4 simple steps. Step 1, massive data centers. Companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google own gigantic buildings filled with powerful servers. These aren't ordinary server rooms. Some are as large as several football fields. Step 2, virtualization. Instead of giving one physical server to one customer, special software divides that server into many virtual computers. Think of cutting one large pizza into many slices. Everyone gets exactly what they need. Step 3, on-demand access. You visit AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, click a button, and within seconds, your virtual computer is ready. No waiting, no hardware installation. Step 4, pay only for what you use. Finished with the server? Delete it. Stop paying. Need more? Launch another one. Simple.
Now you know how the cloud works, but you've probably heard strange terms like IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Don't worry, they're much simpler than they sound.
Imagine you're hungry. You have 3 options. Option 1, buy groceries, cook everything yourself, wash the dishes. That's infrastructure as a service. Maximum control, maximum responsibility. Option 2, buy a meal kit. Everything is prepared, you simply cook. That's platform as a service. Less work. Option 3, go to a restaurant. Everything is ready. You simply eat. That's software as a service.
Apps like Gmail, Netflix, Google Docs, Canva, Microsoft 365, they're all SaaS applications. Now, all those confusing cloud terms suddenly make sense. But here's the question most people actually care about. Can learning cloud computing really get you a job?
Absolutely. Cloud computing is no longer a niche skill. It's everywhere. Banks, hospitals, government organizations, streaming platforms, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, e-commerce, every industry is moving to the cloud. That's why companies are constantly hiring for roles like cloud support associate, cloud administrator, junior cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, cloud security analyst, solutions architect. If you're just getting started, don't jump into advanced certifications. Build your foundation first. Start with AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner
or Microsoft Azure Fundamentals.
These certifications teach exactly the concepts you've learned today. Once you understand these fundamentals, everything else becomes much easier.
Here's what I want you to do next. Don't spend another week watching random cloud videos. Create a free AWS or Azure account. Launch your very first virtual machine. Connect to it, delete it. Once you've actually used the cloud yourself, everything you've learned today will suddenly make sense. And if you want a structured learning path, complete with hands-on labs, practice questions, interactive exercises, and certification preparation, check out the uCertify Cloud Computing courses linked in the description. They guide you from complete beginner to certification ready without the confusion.
Today, you learned that cloud computing isn't magic. It's simply a smarter way to use computers. But cloud computing depends on one hidden technology that we barely touched on today: virtualization. How can one physical computer become hundreds of completely independent virtual machines? That technology changed the entire IT industry, and it's the reason cloud computing even exists. We'll break it down in the next video. Subscribe to uCertify, and I'll see you there.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this.